is in danger. Something huge is arriving on this island. Someone on the island spotted this in the sky, and as you can see, this circular object heading closer and closer to the island. This mysterious object will be here in Chapter 6 of Season 3. See, we knew about the arrival of this object ever since Chapter 4, Season 3. A huge earthquake exposes a hidden world beneath the ground, and when we go explore this mysterious world, stumble upon this artifact, and it turns out this was actually a message sent by Optimus Prime. This wasn't your "hey, how you doing" message. This was a warning. He warns us that something dark is arriving on this island. Roll the tape.
Greetings. My name is Optimus Prime. If you are hearing this message, the time has come to make your escape. This reality is doomed to collapse, but hope is not yet lost. I cannot sustain this broadcast for much longer. Listen, and more will follow.
There's a lot more he says in a bunch of these recordings, but in this one he says this reality is bound to be doomed. Make your escape. Also, it feels like the transmission is being interfered by some kind of weird signal, almost as if something is trying to stop us from hearing this message. Whoever this creature is, perhaps is out there in space, because this is what Optimus Prime says.
Those who lived here long ago discovered a secret hidden among the stars. The artifacts they left behind will guide you. You will find everything you need to study the stars hidden throughout the island.
The location where we found a bunch of these recordings, hundreds of thousands of people used to live around this temple. After discovering something evil, almost all of them left this place and has never returned. Optimus Prime says that these people discovered a hidden secret among the stars. He's almost trying to tell us that there is this evil object in space that is heading towards this island. What if he's actually talking about this circular object? It's been traveling and getting closer and closer to the island ever since. Dr. Sloan, who is on the island at the time, discovers this machine called the apparatus. This device was used by these people that used to live here. I think this is how they discovered the existence of this object among the stars. Sloan is working day and night to fix this apparatus. It looks like she is asking for Optimus Prime's help as well, because as you can hear in this message, Optimus Prime tells us to trust Dr. Sloan. He knows what she's doing.
I have been in contact with the one you call Sloan, and while she may be an unlikely ally, she alone knows the path forward.
While experimenting with the apparatus and trying to fix it, she gets a bunch of these signals coming from space, and she says that this signals feels very familiar. Thing is, though, Dr. Sloan has dealt with so many different factions that has arrived from space, like the Lost Reality, even the Seven. It's not quite clear exactly who she's talking about. Then Dr. Sloan discovers this image. This is the apparatus that she's trying to fix. You can see this circular object moving across the sky. Does this mean that this mysterious signal that seems very familiar, is she talking about the Galactic Empire? See, the Galactic Empires are basically the bad guys from Star Wars, and they do own a ship called the Death Star, and that is a huge circular ship, bigger than the size of the moon, and this ship can destroy an entire planet. Even Optimus Prime says the same thing. If you want to know about the future, what is to come, you have to look into your past.
The key to your future lies in the past. You must brave the unknown.
Dr. Sloan used to be the leader of the Imagined Order at the time when the Galactic Empire attacked the island, which was in Chapter 2. This was also the time when Emperor Palpatine declared a war against the Fortnite island. Now, the only way to confirm that there is a circular object headed towards the island is by fixing this apparatus. Sloan also keeps saying that she is being followed by some explorers. Oh, is she talking about stormtroopers? If you don't know, stormtroopers are basically Galactic Empire armies.
I officially declare my physical recovery complete. I'm a little creaky, but I've got a mission. That's all I need. My investigations into the apparatus have been interrupted by a small army of explorers.
After years of research and experiments, Dr. Sloan finally fixes the apparatus. And those people were not lying. The very first thing we see is this circular object heading straight to our island. It is so big that it actually creates a lunar eclipse. You'll remember Chapter 4, Season 4, when Cato Thorne arrived on the island because he's a vampire. This actually confirms that this circular object is in fact the Death Star, is because Death Star is known to be as big as the moon. That is the reason how it is able to create the lunar eclipse. And then Optimus Prime's last message before he leaves the island shocks everyone. This message explains to us why this Death Star is headed towards the island. What do they actually want? Roll the clip.
There is grave danger on the horizon. The power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice. You must brave the unknown. The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here.
He says the power that used to flow through the island has now faded. He is referring to the 0 points power that flowed and protected this Fortnite island. In fact, it even created a shield bubble over the map, protecting from the exterior force. We all know that the 0 point is not here anymore. In fact, it looks like it is in pieces, because a piece of the 0 point ends up on Chapter 6 map, so our island isn't as protected as it used to be, and he says that the enemies has taken notice. You see, ever since the Galactic Empire arrived on this island, the only thing that they want is in fact the 0 point, because if they manage to get this object, they will be the most powerful organization in the history of Fortnite. No one will be strong enough to fight against them, not even their enemies, a Jedi. The only reason why they have not been able to attack is because of the 0 point, but since that protection is now gone, and now they have heard that a piece of the 0 point has crashed landed on the Chapter 6 island, it looks like they're starting to make their next move, which is going to be a full-blown attack. Soon you will see this circular object show up in the sky, and just like Galactus did back in Chapter 2, it will start to get closer and closer, and in Chapter 6 Season 3 you will see the Death Star hovering over the Fortnite island. And it looks like Fletcher Kane already knows about this Death Star arriving on this island, because if you go to his mansion you will find this telescope. As you can see, this giant telescope is pointing towards this direction. Why else would he have this giant telescope? I think he knows that the Death Star is getting closer. This is the reason why I think he is working with Diego, because they're both trying to get this 0 point shard, which is inside of the spirit realm. If they manage to get their hands on the 0 points, that's the only way they can fight against the Galactic Empire. Or else Fletcher Kane can just wave goodbye to all of these gold. Soon you will start to see Fletcher Kane and Diego execute this plan plan. You will see Diego wear this mask, start a portal in the middle of the forest, and then you can see him entering this portal as well. He's going to go fight this demon to take the 0-point shard. Chapter 6 Season 3 is going to be a huge live event. Yes, the whole of the season is pretty much a live event. Not long now until Chapter 6 Season 3. I will keep you guys updated. We are going to get a lot of information, so please use my code SMJM, subscribe to this channel, and also leave a like on this video as well. If you want to know more about Diego and Fletcher Kane's plan, click on this video. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.